Hi there, my name is Chris Norton, founder of BRIM, and today I'll be showing you how to report an incident in the BRIM anti-bullying software. If your school or school district isn't yet using BRIM, please feel free to visit our website at antibullyingsoftware.com, all one word, for info on features and pricing. Alright, so for our demonstration today, we'll be creating a new case for two hypothetical students, Jamie and David. In our case, David pushed Jamie into his locker at lunch today. This is the first time there's been an incident between David and Jamie, which means they're not currently in our system, which means we're going to need to also add them in. So just to summarize, what we're going to do is we're going to add Jamie and David into BRIM. We're going to create their case, and then we're going to report the incident and also record what steps our school is taking in response to that incident. Now, just to clarify our terminology here, the case represents the entire history between David and Jamie, whereas an incident is a particular occurrence within that case. So we do make a difference between the two. Alright, so to get started, we're going to add Jamie and David in right now. To do that, we're going to go up here to the students area, and we're going to click that. Alright, then we're going to go to create new student. Okay, so first off, start with Jamie, A, male. We have options here for ethnicity, special education, section 504, LEP. We're going to leave all these blank for now. We're just going to go to create there. Alright, so we've got Jamie's new profile up here. If Jamie was already in the system, we'd be able to see the cases he's been involved in, and we'd also get the stats for his involvement overall right here. Alright, so we're going to add another student, David, in. Okay, David, B, male, and we're just going to leave all these blank again. Alright, so Jamie and David are both in BRIM now, so we're going to go ahead and create our case by going back to the cases area up here. And we're now going to create the case by clicking the Create a New Case and Report an Incident button right here. Alright, so there's three easy steps to creating our case. We're going to create the case, add students into the case, and then we're going to report the incident that sparked the case. So here, the only one that's required is case number. Every case is given its own number for reference purposes, and it's automatically generated for you. Case title, we'll put David and Jamie's case. Alright, and the owner is myself. The owner is simply the staff member responsible for investigating the case. Now we're going to click Create to move on to the next step. Alright, so now we're at the page where we can add our students to the case. In the bullies category here, we're going to select David. David's at the bottom of the list. Victims, our victim in this case is Jamie. We're going to select him there. Now, if the students you wanted to add into the case were not already in this list, you could click this Add Student link here, and then you could add them in. We already have our students in the system already, so we're not going to need to do this, so we can close this window. And we're going to go ahead and move on to incident creation. Alright, so this is the incident report form. This form right here is only for staff and teachers. The form that goes onto school websites is similar to this, but includes verbiage at the top saying that if it's an emergency, contact the police and whatnot. For our submitter information here, these fields are optional. They can be left blank. Email notification, if we wanted to inform the homeroom teachers of David and Jamie, we could add their teachers' email addresses here, and they would receive an email letting them know that there's been this incident. For incident information, the only required field is description and date of the incident. So we're going to go ahead and add description in. David pushed Jamie into his locker. We don't need to actually fill out any of the other fields here, but while we're at it, we can select hallway for the location. The behavior was shoving and hitting. Motivation, we're unsure. Severity, perhaps this was a moderate severity. And again, these locations here, these behaviors here, severity levels, these can all be modified by clicking the Add Location, Add Behavior links. Now for the date of the incident, we're going to say this was Monday and it was lunchtime, so maybe about 12 o'clock. Alright, now we can also record what steps our school has taken in response to this by clicking the Would you like to schedule a next step link right here. Now let's say that in response to this, we've had a conversation with the students and we've also notified the parents of the students involved. And let's see, we'll select, we did that perhaps on Monday, so we'll select Monday, the date due, it was Monday, and it was also completed on Monday. The status is completed, and we'll say we assigned it to Chris Norton, myself. And now with our information complete, our incident information form, we've scheduled what steps we're going to take in response to this incident. We can now go ahead and click Create. Alright, so we see here that our incident has been successfully added to the case and our BRIM administrator notified. We can see here that the incident did indeed go in. We have David pushed Jamie into his locker, shoving and hitting. That took place on February 4th. We can see David and Jamie have been added into the appropriate spots. David as bully in this case, Jamie as victim in this case. And we can see that we have also have our next step here scheduled. Alright, so that concludes our demo for today. Today we've covered how to add students, create a case, and report an incident in BRIM. For questions about anything covered today, please contact myself or our support team. Our contact information is on our website at antibullyingsoftware.com, or you can email me personally at chris@antibullyingsoftware.com. Thanks so much for your time, and we look forward to working with you.